Hey YouTube, so I'm here today to do my 29-week pregnancy update. I know it's been probably over a month since I've done an update. I've just been really busy on the days that I can actually film. I have to film when my son is at school, and then the days that he was at school, I had doctor's appointments, or I just had a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, so kind of a lot of stuff has happened. I swear this whole pregnancy's gone by so fast. I thought I was turning 29 weeks on Wednesday, but I turned 30 weeks on Wednesday. This is like going so fast. I'm like, feel like I'm not even prepared yet, but so yeah, anyways, as far as doctor's appointments, I haven't seen my actual OB in like 2 months, just because the last time I saw her, I think I was 24 or 25 weeks pregnant. And after that, I had to go and do the glucose test. So I ended up doing that at 26 or 27 weeks. And I found out that I had gestational diabetes. They only had to do the first test. I didn't have to do the 3-hour test because my numbers were so high. So I ended up having to go to a specialist. So I had to go to a dietitian and a specialist and all this other stuff. I had to now take my blood and everything, but everything's fine now. I still have it, but everything's fine now. I just kind of got to watch my sugar intake. So that's what my other doctor's appointments have been about, is just seeing a dietitian and making sure that I'm eating right. And I kind of knew this was going to happen because I was a little bit worried, because this whole pregnancy I've been really craving sweets, like everything sweets. And so when I did go take the test, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. So yeah, unfortunately I did get gestational diabetes. I didn't get it with my son. I probably got it because I'm more overweight than I was with my son. I didn't lose the weight that I gained with my son. I gained 50 pounds with my son, or 50 or 60 pounds when I was pregnant with my son. This time I haven't gained really that much. In fact, I've only gained 15 pounds this whole pregnancy, and I've actually lost a pound because I'm on this diet now. And the diet's not bad. It just basically just restricts all of your sugar. You have to have everything sugar-free. And also, you just have to eat a lot, like every 3 hours, and then you have to take your blood like every 4 times a day, which is easy. You just prick your finger. They give you the number, and then I just have to, now that I've seen the doctors and they see that my numbers are good and the diet is working for me, that I just need to send them every week my my sugar levels, or whatever, the numbers, in an email, so they can kind of keep track of that. It goes away after you give birth, but you kind of just gotta keep an eye on it and everything like that. So I've been pretty good. It's not like a super big diet. It's just kind of like, you have to have a lot of protein. You can have a certain amount of protein, certain amount of starch and fats, and you can't mix your fruits and your fruits in your milk. You can't have fruit and milk in the morning. So it's a little bit hard to get adjusted to, but I kind of make it work. I don't follow it to a T because it's kind of hard to eat every 2 or 3 hours, and then they want you to eat at like 8:30 at night, and I'm like, I cannot eat at 8:30 at night. I have really bad heartburn. I don't even want to eat past 5. So I've been trying to make it work, but all my numbers have been good, so that's good. And like I said, I've only gained 15 pounds so far, which I'm really happy about, because I'm supposed to be gaining for my weight between 15 and 25 pounds. And little Omar is the size of a cucumber now. I believe that's what the app said. And he's between 2.5 and 3 pounds, which I definitely feel him a lot bigger. This past week, I feel like I am a lot more limited to doing things. I am having a harder time bending down. I feel like he's a lot bigger. He always likes to sit on my left side. Maybe it's because I lay on my left side the most, but I mean, he's always on my left side. And so I can feel him moving around. He moves so much. He's always wiggling around. And sometimes it does get uncomfortable because he's just like moving like crazy. Sometimes I think, oh my God, what is he doing in there? And he'll be flipping around. He does get hiccups a lot. He kicks and rolls. But I definitely feel him a lot bigger. I do have a doctor's appointment on the 18th of this month with my actual doctor, since I do have the diabetes now, that I have to see my regular doctor, which really doesn't bother me. I don't have a preference on seeing a doctor or a midwife. It's not like my midwife's anything special. The ones that they give you at Kaiser aren't like, you know, fantastic. And then also, it doesn't really matter what doctor you have anyway at Kaiser, because they don't even end up delivering your baby. So yeah. As far as hospital tours, I don't know why, but my hospital doesn't do hospital tours anymore, which is weird because when I was pregnant with my son, they did a hospital tour. So I kind of wanted to do this one since we do live in a different location. It is farther, but I kind of get the gist of it. They do the online one now. You could do the online 3D virtual tours, whatever. So I did that. I do have to do my packing list for the hospital. Now I'm kind of like, I know they provide a lot of stuff at Kaiser. They provide almost everything, but I just want to be, since I'm not going to be having a hospital tour where they actually tell you what you need, I'll probably end up packing a little bit more than that. I also am signing up for a breastfeeding class. I tried to do that a couple weeks ago, but they said they want you to be closer to your due date, which is kind of weird. They want you to be like 4 weeks before you give birth, which is like, why do you need to be so close? I want to know before. What if I go into labor like, you know, sooner? Which I doubt, because with my son I went to 41 weeks. He's growing. He's just packing on the pounds. He can pack on the pounds. Hopefully, you know, don't give none to mommy. He can have them. And he's moving around a lot. He's doing good. Like I said, I haven't really been to the doctors to give you kind of a update, so I just been going by what I've been feeling like and what to expect when expecting app tells you how big they are and what size of a vegetable they are and all that fun stuff. What else? As far as baby buys, we have bought more stuff. I know it's like, why do you need so much stuff? This is your second kid. Well, I don't know why, but we don't have a lot of stuff for my son for some reason. Like, a lot of the stuff we need is not really like expensive stuff. We need a new car seat, of course. So we ended up getting a new car seat. We got a car seat base for our other car. We got our double stroller for, you know, obviously I need a double stroller because my 2.5-year-old still needs to be in the stroller at times. So I thought it would be better to get a double stroller, and that was the most expensive purchase that I've made. And since before I was pregnant, I decided on that stroller. I've been doing reviews. I've been going back and forth. You know, I'm just like, you know, back and forth on it, and I keep coming back to that stroller. It was pricey, but we got it. We got it off of Babies R Us. They sell them at Bye Bye Baby. I'll show you guys the stuff that we got in like an informal showing you. It's all in Omar's room right now. I did organize his room a little bit more. Again, he's not going to be in there for the first few months. He'll be in our room here. So I'm not too, you know, into like making his room look super duper nice. I'm kind of buying stuff that's more important than like the essential stuff, rather than buying stuff for his room that we can actually do when he's already here. What else? I've been having a lot of back pain lately. You know, I've been having cramps. I just feel super like defeated as far as doing stuff. I just feel so weak. I can't bend down. It's really hard for me, and I know it's just gonna get worse because it's gonna get bigger. So I've been really needing help around, you know, with my son, or like I just been needing frequent breaks. And this week I actually haven't really had any because my husband's been working all week, so he hasn't been home for like 4 days, and it's just been me and my son. So, you know. And then also, I've been doing, as far as exercises, we've been doing, walking our dog, which is kind of hard because I have a pit bull. And then pushing a stroller can get a little bit hard. But, you know, I do that in the morning. And then, since it's been so hot out, we've been going in the pool. So we've been swimming in the pool and stuff. That's been nice. And then every weekend we're doing something. So, like, I'm doing a lot of walking. So I think that's also helping with me staying on track with my weight and everything like that. I do know that I need to get a shot. I forgot what kind of shot it is. When I go to the doctor's next, they told me about it last time, which I'll probably end up getting and I'll tell you guys when I go into my next doctor's appointment on the 18th. I've been feeling a lot hotter lately. Like, I'm actually sweating now, which is, you know, it's been pretty hot. Like, the weather's been pretty much the same. It's been like in the 90s, 80s, 90s. So, and I've been okay, but lately I've just been super hot, especially at night. I have to have the air on, and my poor husband, he's like covered with the blanket all the way up, like, turn off the AC, and I'm just like, no, it's hot, leave it on. And so it's just been so hot. Heartburn has been on and off. I really haven't had a lot of heartburn just because I haven't been eating a lot of like spicy stuff past like lunch. If I eat spicy stuff after lunchtime, I have heartburn. And lunchtime is like at 11. So yeah, sleeping. I have a hard time sleeping at night, just getting comfortable. My hips start to hurt. So like every half an hour, I don't know, I don't look at the clock, but every so often I probably wake up like 10 times a night just to flip over from side to side. Because if I stay on one side too long, my arms go numb and my hips start hurting really badly and my knees start hurting. So I have to flip back and forth. I do use a pillow between my legs because it's just more comfortable. Alright guys, so I think that's all I really have to say. I don't have much else to talk about. At least, you know, I'm thinking of all these things and I come up with all this stuff that, oh yeah, I need to say this. But then when it actually comes down to it, I forget. I should probably write it down, but I'm just too lazy to do that. So I'm going to stop jabbering here. Hopefully I can make a 30-week video next week for you guys. Maybe, maybe not.